Archer, here's a look now at your Wednesday afternoon hurricane weather watch moon weather forecast on the Starcom network. We got these little puffs of moisture every once in a while coming in on us from the east and southeast, carry with them an isolated shower or two, and that's about all. Once again, a lot of dry, dusty air still dominates the Atlantic basin. That is the Atlantic extending out through the central and eastern Caribbean Sea, and this is keeping tropical depressions and storms from forming. Once again, it doesn't look like we'll see too much change in that respect. That is to say that the tropical wave leaving Africa's west coast tomorrow is forecast by computer models to be weaker than earlier anticipated, moving on to the northwest over the open central and eastern Atlantic shipping lanes. European models don't suggest a low-pressure center should develop in the northwest Caribbean next week, but the American models do, and then that potential tropical system would then move on northward as a tropical depression or storm into the southern Gulf of Mexico maybe a week from tomorrow, and then that would then track towards Florida, but that would be a relatively weak system because there's still so much dry, dusty, stable air dominating the region. Our forecast here locally, though, is for skies now to be partly cloudy for today through the next 5 days with only a 10 to 15% chance of an isolated shower from the east. They'll be few and far between for sure. The daytime highs running at about 91 Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. The lows at 82 Fahrenheit, 28 Celsius. The surface winds controlled by a northeast Atlantic high-pressure system well removed from our area, but provides us with winds out of the northeast to east 10 to 15 knots through tonight, seas 1.5 to 2 meters. Tomorrow, east 10 to 15, 1.5 to 2 meters, improving then for Thursday night through Friday to east 10 knots, seas 1 to 1.5 meters. Let's check tides in the harbor here in Bridgetown this afternoon. I've got a high at 5:12, a low at 11:41 tonight. Tomorrow is a high at 5:57 a.m., a low at 11:41 a.m. And currently our skies here at Grand Leanums are partly cloudy. The relative humidity is 67%. The winds are out of the northeast, 14 miles an hour. Our temperature is 89 Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius, while at Rockley, our skies are partly cloudy. Relative humidity is 63%. Winds are east, 13 miles an hour. A few sprinkles in the area, though. It's 90 Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. And at Friendship Plantation, skies are mostly cloudy. Humidity 67%. The winds are northeast, 14 miles an hour. It's 91 Fahrenheit, 32 Celsius. I'm meteorologist Alan Archer. Chances of rain are small. The tropics are usually quiet here on the Starcom Network.